The Philippines records a new second highest single day tally of COVID cases for 2 consecutive days. MMDA Chairman Benhar Abalos denies that the Metro Manila Council has decided to extend the ECQ in Metro Manila until end of the month. He said mayors have yet to decide on the matter. But in Muntinlupa, more areas have been placed under extreme lockdown. It's a gloomy Sunday all around Luzon due to a low-pressure area bringing rains over the island group. And the much-awaited fight between WBO bantamweight champion John Riel Casimero and WBA titleist Guillermo Rigondeaux happens today. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know to jumpstart your Sunday. I'm Riza Diaz. Over 14,000 new COVID-19 cases were logged yesterday. This is the second straight day that the country has marked a new second highest single day tally of cases since the start of the pandemic. The country's total caseload is now over 1.7 million, with 98,000 infections still active. In an interview with One News, Octa research member Professor Guido David said the country may be on its way to breach its highest recorded new daily cases of over 15,000 last April. He added that there is no other probable reason for the increase in cases other than the highly infectious Delta variant.
The latest genome sequencing results presented by the Department of Health show that based on sampling, 48% of cases are Delta variant cases. So that's very concerning.
The virus killed 233 more patients as of yesterday, pushing the death toll to over 30,000. Now, recoveries, meanwhile, surged to nearly 1.6 million, with more than 11,700 new survivors. The Metro Manila Council clarifies that they have not yet decided on the extension of ECQ in NCR. MMDA Chairman Benhar Abalos denied a report saying that Metro Manila mayors have agreed to extend the ECQ until end of August. Abalos said mayors have not yet met to discuss the next quarantine status. He added that local chief executives are focused on monitoring cases within their jurisdictions as well as distributing the ECQ cash aid. The MMDA chairman also said that they would decide based on data, expert studies, and capabilities of each LGU to perform the task required. Now, over in Muntinlupa, the city government has already decided to place more areas under extreme lockdown. JC Cosico tells us why.
Muntinlupa swabbing personnel visited this compound in Barangay Sukat. Mass testing is being conducted in Purok 3 Molera compound after 5 individuals tested positive for COVID-19. The area is now placed under 14-day extreme localized community quarantine until 6 p.m. of August 27. Police and barangay officials are securing the area where about 7 families or at least 20 individuals are forced to stay at home.
Ang pinapayagan lamang pong maaring lumabas ay ang mga apor o yung mga frontliner, pero hindi na po sila papayagang bumalik po sa compound.
Barangay Sukat has at least 100 active COVID-19 cases. Officials said infections continue to rise.
Sa panahon po ngayon, mas marami po ang nadadagdagan na report na marami pong positive.
Over in Barangay Alabang, checkpoints were set up at the entry point of Purok 7 Beatriz Compound de Mesa, LNB Street, as it is also placed under lockdown. There are 10 active cases in the area where about 44 families are affected.
Magkakaibang bahay naman po yung nag-positive, kaya lang ang transmission ay per family. Siyempre po bago sila na-detect, nakalabas na po yung iba. Kaya medyo siguro po ang span ng transmission ay nagkaroon ng medyo napabilis.
Some residents living near the lockdown site are worried for their family's safety.
Kinakabahan din eh.
Bakit po?
Malapit lang sa amin eh. Siyempre, nag-aalala rin ngayon eh. Bumaba ko.
Ang mga magulang lang po muna namin ang lumalabas para sa amin at yung mga bata din na lang din po muna lumalabas.
The barangay has made it clear that no one from the area is allowed to go out in the meantime. To date, there are 5 communities under lockdown in Muntinlupa since Metro Manila was placed under enhanced community quarantine. The Muntinlupa City Health Office said more areas may follow suit depending on incidence rate and clustering of COVID-19 cases.
We are not limiting areas for lockdown, especially kung talagang ang taas ng cases nila, the clustering and yung vulnerables are exposed. We will have to execute or implement talaga mga lockdowns.
COVID-19 cases in Muntinlupa City is now over 16,000. About 7.8% are active cases. The LGU is not dismissing the possibility that the variant may be one of the reasons behind the increasing COVID-19 infections in the city. They note as well the location of the city as another possible reason for the surge in cases.
Muntinlupa is the gateway to all these LGU. So talagang pwede kami madaanan. So in the process, yung iba namin na-test dito might be Delta variants.
With this, the LGU reiterates its call to residents to follow minimum health standards as Metro Manila remains under ECQ. For News 5, JC Cosico, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. A health expert says countries are unlikely to herd or reach herd immunity due to the rapid spread of the highly infectious Delta variant. More details from this Bloomberg Quick Take.
Will we get to herd immunity? No, very unlikely by definition. Delta variant, we are probably talking 85, 90, getting close to 95%. Could this have been controlled and eliminated? Yes. We failed to do so. Now what's happening is with the development of variants, that number will creep up and up until such point where these viruses, Delta does it a little bit, Lambda appears to do it more, learns how to evade that immunity. So now even with 95% immunization rates, you're not going to get there. Get us a long way with the tools we have right now is borders are controlled, people are wearing proper masks properly. That's a big proviso there. Most people are not wearing them properly, and everybody got vaccinated. So the long-term answer is probably more variant-focused or pan-corona vaccines that are given orally or by nasal spray or some method that allows mucosal immunity and therefore infection blocking. I don't think it's going to. I think we voluntarily gave up that possibility. My speculation is, given the history of what we've watched, is that we will develop variants that are more and more infective or transmissible, and where they will learn how to evade more and more vaccine and previous infection-induced immunity, forcing us to either give repeated boosters or boosters. And then if we're lucky, what is likely to happen is that this will become something more akin to influenza, where we will always have it. It'll become perhaps more seasonal, like the seasonal coronaviruses are currently, and we will just have to keep immunizing.
Meanwhile, a low-pressure area is expected to bring rains over parts of Luzon today. As of 3 in the morning today, the LPA was located at 240 kilometers northeast of Daet, Camarines Norte. Cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms are expected in Central Luzon, Bicol region, and Quezon. For Metro Manila and the rest of the country, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers will be experienced due to easterlies or localized thunderstorms. WBO Bantam champion John Riel Casimero is set to fight a WBA titleist Guillermo Rigondeaux today at the Dignity Health Sports Park in Los Angeles. Their fight is scheduled at 10 o'clock in the morning ahead of the title fight between Joshua Franco and Andrew Moloney. Casimero vowed to beat the Cuban boxer and has promised a knockout before their 12 rounds end. In his career, Casimero has won 30 times. 21 of these were knockouts. Meanwhile, Rigondeaux called Casimero a clown and boasted his defeat of Nonito Donaire Jr. Casimero aims to defeat Rigondeaux on his way to fight bigger opponents like Super WBA ruler Naoya Inoue or WBA King Nonito Donaire Jr. And that is how today is shaping up to be. Join us later again at 10 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.